Wow, man. Yo, what's up? What's up? I'm trying to put my Wi-Fi close. I have a friend. His name is Michael. Yeah, it's really shaking. Sorry for that. I wanna stick it somewhere here. It's actually 6:23 p.m. East African time. Yeah, just put it very close. Yes. Ensure you don't disconnect it. Be very careful, okay? Yes, right there. So it's 6:23 p.m. East African time, and today, as you see from the title of the video, is I'm really why. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. Please, if you can donate to the channel too, I'll really appreciate. And we shall do 2 live streams continuously today and tomorrow. Today's live stream is more of an emergency, and that's why I'm actually bringing it like this. I don't do live streams on Saturdays. I do them on Sundays, but for the sake, I'll do it. Okay, let me go to the point so that you guys, I don't kill you with curiosity or anxiety. The thing is, this will sound weird, okay, when I say it. Yes, I'm African, okay? I'm African. Black African, okay? Pure African, okay? Like native African. How should I just say it? Like real African, okay? So one of my biggest mentors, okay, just died. Not actually one of, my number one. You know, people celebrate Nelson Mandela, okay? People celebrate Kwame Nkrumah. People celebrate people like Muhammad Gaddafi, depending on how you see things, okay? But for me, during my times, you know, like for example, when Nelson Mandela was celebrated, I was still a kid. So I couldn't really understand like directly, like he couldn't impact me directly. I knew he was a great leader, very amazing guy, super nice, and a guy who tried to help as much as possible to support Pan-Africanism, okay? Today I may sound a little political, but not really. I'm just trying to express myself, what's really happening, and it's good that you guys will know. And if you see, for the last, I think 2 days, I've not uploaded a video here. Even on my Instagram, I've not put anything. That's because I'm mourning, man. I'm mourning the death of the guy who was my number one mentor. Actually, when you see me traveling, when you see me building houses, when you see me doing whatever, this guy was like my number one motivation. I call him guy with all due respect. Yes, he's actually like my dad. So he's the late president of Tanzania. His name is John Pombe Magufuli. This guy, like with all honesty, man, I swear before God, I cried and cried. I've never cried. Even when I was deported in China, I never cried. Like I have never cried in any situation, but this time I really cried, man. I really cried. It pained me a lot, and I didn't want to believe this news. Like I really didn't want to believe this news at all, man. So it was really saddening for me to see my number one mentor, the guy who pushes me. Without him, not directly, indirectly, he's the guy who makes me super proud to be African, and super proud to be like Africa must rise, and super like, man, how can I put this? I don't know. Up to today, I'm still in shock, man. For those guys who follow me here, okay, I mean, if you've stayed here for a long period of time, you'll know like 2 months ago, I was in Tanzania and I was bringing you videos of Tanzania, and I went to close to 8 to 10 cities. I'm not really sure of the number, but I'm very sure. Okay, I could still count it. I was in the island of Zanzibar, Dar es Salaam, Morogoro, Dodoma, Tabora, Mwanza. Okay, 5 cities. 5 cities. I was in Tanzania, and not just passing by, but bringing you real things, like real stories from real streets of Tanzania. And I was showing you how Tanzania was transforming. That's because of the president there. His name was John Pombe Magufuli, and he just died suddenly. That's not what kills me, man. Yes. I know him being a politician, many people will have different perspectives how they see him. But from my own side, as me, as Marwa, as a son of Africa, I feel like actually, I swear before God, I felt like a very close family member had died. That's how I felt like. And I'm not just saying it because of the cameras or because of YouTube and stuff. I'm telling you, man, like I I had no energy. I had no energy to do anything after that. Up to today, even the last post I posted on my Instagram, if I show you guys, please go follow me on Instagram. For those guys who don't follow me, it was about him. That was my last post I posted about him. It's right here. Okay, right here. It was really shaking. That's the guy. Okay. It was really, really shaking. Very, very sad. And up to today, I'm still heartbroken. Like at in a moment, I lost my mind. Like I didn't see the reason of even struggling in this life. Like I felt like everything is useless at some point in a moment actually. He was my number one, not number two, number one mentor. When you see me do crazy stuff like travel and so fearless and like let's go, 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 go. The late Honorable John Pombe Magufuli, former president of Tanzania, was my number one motivation. Why did I love this guy so much? Why did I love this guy so much? This is a guy who actually put his people first. This was a guy who actually, I know, being a politician, he must have rubbed shoulders with other opposition, you know. But this is a guy who stood for Africans, a guy who believed in the African dream. Even some of my video titles were inspired by him directly, man. And I'm telling you, and even if you follow me on Instagram, you must have seen me talk about him many, 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 many times. Many, many times. I've talked about him many, many times. And I'm so proud of him. I'm trying to look. If you see, if you see most of my Instagram, like this was Dar es Salaam. Let me show you. This was Dar es Salaam. Okay. Sorry, it's shaking. I don't know why my internet is shaking like that. I don't know if it's my camera. Sorry, it's really shaking. Okay.
Yo, what's up, people?
This is Dar es Salaam, okay? This is Dar es Salaam. He's the guy who transformed it, man. Like I was in Tanzania and the guy has really, really transformed the country. I'm talking about mega projects and zero. He had reduced corruption to zero. And the rumors everywhere in the internet, like this death is so sudden that it's not a normal death, you know. I don't want to push that agenda, but the government said he died out of heart failures. I'll stay with that statement. But the thing is, he was too good. He was too good. And he beat the other systems, you know, the systems that always oppress Africans, especially in Africa, because we as Africans, we have nearly everything, man. We have, like, for example, for him, he had said no minerals will be removed from Tanzania before being processed. Because technically, people take minerals from Africa and go and process them somewhere else and maybe sell them back. So for him, he had said no minerals. I don't sound political, but the thing is, man, I am really heartbroken. Like, let me show you, man. I am really, really, really heartbroken, man. The death of this president, he was my number one motivator. Actually, this might sound funny. I felt closer to him. Like I gave him that virtue of my mom. You know how you love your mom? Same way I love this president. And up to today, I still didn't even have energy to put videos out. Like that's why I didn't upload any videos so far, man. Yes. And I'm telling you, in my time, I don't think there's any other president I'll ever think is better, or in my own opinion, okay? I don't think there will be any other guy I will value like this guy. Even I think when I give birth to my son, it's God help me. I think one of my son will have his name. I think so, man. He gave me all the reasons. When you see me struggling here, when you see me like sleepless nights, building houses, doing whatever I'm doing in Africa, trying to change the mindset here, number one guy who motivates me, or number one guy who was motivating me, was the president of Tanzania, John Pombe Magufuli. I love this guy with every piece of my body. Yes, man. Like maybe even more than my girlfriend. And not just because uh, he was just a great man, selfless guy. And I'm very sure even right now, his death is so sudden that we are not sure. Please, if you can subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And also, if you can donate to the channel, man, please donate to the channel. I really, really appreciate just to support your boy Maro. For the last 2 days, I've not uploaded videos. I've been mourning the president of Tanzania. One of my greatest, actually number one. You know, when you talk about, for example, Nelson Mandela, I didn't feel the impact in my lifetime, you know. Yes, he was there, he was a great man, but I didn't feel that direct impact. But this president Magufuli has been, man, and I felt it. I was there, I was in Tanzania. I'm not being told stories. I felt it. His speeches anytime I'm far away from Africa, I just watch his speeches and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back home and build home. I'm gonna go back home and build home, you know. And that's even I'm constructing a mega house here in Africa. Not because I couldn't build it or I couldn't buy a house anywhere else in the world, like Colombia, Puerto Rico. But you know, when I see great leaders like him, I'm like, and he was not a sellout, you know. Yes, he was that guy who stood firm for the best and for the interest of the local people. I know other people will say no, Mara, and other people will be like, because he was a politician. Being a politician, you have to have opposition, people who don't like you. And even up to today, I'm still saying, man, I'm still crying. Man. I'm still crying. Yes. Please give the video a like as your boy Mara. And also, I want to say thank you so much, man. And Blackman UK says, yes, bro, I cried like a baby when I had my hero or mentor gone so soon. He was really amazing, man. I swear before God, I cried too a lot. And actually, his hometown is not far away from my hometown. You know, we live at the border. I'm Kenyan, but we live at the border of Kenya and Tanzania. It's like 5 hours from my home to his home village. So that's why I'm so heartbroken, guys. Like really heartbroken because my hero, my number one, not number two, my number one mentor just died. Actually, at some point, I felt life was useless. Yes. But again, I was like, you know what? A luta continua. Yes. Still, we have to live this life. We have to push. Yes, man. And I'm telling you, man, it had broke me. That's why I didn't upload any video so far. That's why I have not uploaded. Even up to today, I still even don't have a plan of uploading a video. Tomorrow, we shall do another live stream so that at least I get back to my normal mood as I try to mourn my hero, my number one guy. Man, so sad, man. The president of Tanzania, a guy who canceled all Chinese loans, all of them, and made new plans. I'm telling you, I was in Tanzania. He's building electric trains, not 19 or 1770 trains, electric trains. You go to Dar es Salaam, man, like really nice, you know. So that's why I'm so heartbroken, guys. And I want to say it's really sad that my hero just passed that way. And as a young African, I'm really heartbroken. And I just lack words, man. And wherever you are, we call them Baba. We call him Baba. Baba means dad in Swahili. Even I think in Hindu, also Baba means dad. Wherever you are, dad, just know you left us really, really, really lonely, okay? Like super, super lonely. Yes. Thank you, guys. Please tell me where you're watching us from. And it's so sad when you see your hero die, man. The guy who, like, you watch anytime you feel like your spirit is down, you go and watch his speeches, and boom, you feel like rejuvenated. You feel alive again. You feel like, man, life is better again. So it's really, really sad. And to all Tanzanians, please, it's not about even Tanzania. It's just about being African, man. Like, man, so, sometimes I struggle a lot when I'm in other people's countries. Sometimes people look down upon me. Sometimes I'm put in detention centers. Even crossing the borders is so hard just because I'm from Africa, you know. And I've never played a victim. I'm not that guy who cries a victim or plays fall just a victim. And I always struggle. And one of the guys who gives me this spirit of, like, tomorrow is good, tomorrow is better, was the former president of Tanzania who just died, my hero, my number one dad. I'm telling you, man, I felt like my close family member had died. Yes. And he died suddenly, man, suddenly. But the thing is, again, because this is death, everybody shall die, including me one day shall die. But the thing is, we wanna die heroes, man. We don't wanna die like chicken here. Like John Pombe Magufuli was bringing back the Pan-Africanism. He gave us the reason, man, to be proud to be African. He gave us the reason to work so hard. He gave us the reason to build our own. He gave us the reason to appreciate Mama Africa. I know maybe people are watching me from UK, it doesn't relate. But if you watch I Am Marwa, I'm telling you, my hero now, my number one guy, the guy who I look up to, with all respect, I call him Guy, just died, man. And suddenly. So that's the sad story, man. He was a good leader. Some people didn't like him because he was very straightforward, very strict, and he sealed all the loopholes of corruption. Very selfless guy, a guy who wanted the best for Africa. He wanted the best of the best for his people. And man, I'm telling you, in my lifetime, I don't know if I will treasure someone like how I've treasured this guy. He gave me all the energies. And I was always proud to be African, man. I was like, no matter what, man, if they send me back home, I'll go. Like, I'll go, man. I'll go and build home. I'll go join other people like the former president who just died, like John Pombe Magufuli, to making Africa better again. Yes. It's so shocking, like he died so sudden. And when, man, it's crazy. Yes. But just a brief history. He's one guy who never believed in globalization. He's a guy who believed in building yourself, creating yourself, making yourself okay better, and building that dignity, and having a stand, knowing your value. Yes, he restored it actually. I wish all the best to all Tanzanians, and not just Tanzanians, all Africans who have Africa at heart. It's sad, man, to see your hero die. He was my number one, not number two. Number one hero. And it's really, really, really sad. Really sad, man. That's why I have not uploaded any video anywhere. I've been mourning, man. I've been mourning. Yes, I've been mourning a lot. I've been crying. Actually, I'm telling you, I've been crying like a baby. Forget about like crying like inside me. Crying tears, man. Yes. It's really heartbreaking. It's really sad. I just hope they didn't eliminate him. That's all. I just hope. Yes. So wherever you are, dad, I will call him dad because he was my number one mentor. He's the guy who pushes me, man. He's the guy who Max Ayamaro, a guy who you see and admire, because I used to look up to him. Even he made me want to move to Tanzania. I swear before God. I was even thinking of opening a business in Zanzibar, like opening a hostel. Yes. But again, I'll say he did his part. He lived his life. He did his part. But it's very, very sad to see my hero die like that. Very saddened in office. But again, I just say it was just great, you know. It was a lesson learned. Yes. So I'll block some people here just because they are crazy. Some people just want to have to catch my attention. But I want to say thank you so much for all the viewers. Please give the video a like. Tomorrow we shall do another live stream. Please give the video a like, subscribe. I see Jonas says Magufuli is my hero. Still today, I am mourning my condolences. Yes, I want to end this live stream here because it's gonna rain, and I want to say bye bye till tomorrow. See you tomorrow in our live stream. Bye bye. Thank you, Michael.